I gotta say though, I'm still somewhat sad that I couldn't save Savoy.
Well, still have most of their country.
Huh?
I mean, they've got Switzerland and
The thing is, it's not a big problem.
Montferrat.
Like, I could easily set up another 20,000 man army and send it in there. I can't afford to do all of that.
Yeah. Plus, you wouldn't have a general.
That wouldn't be a problem. I can take like the Brabant general, like they have a good one or Savoy one. That's not a big issue. The problem is that unless someone, like, by now they have 60,000 troops because Burgundy has a shit ton of troops in there. Portugal has, and France does as well. At this point, I can't win it without anyone else going in there. When Burgundy started sending troops, that was the breaker.
Yep.
If someone else was willing to start sending troops, yeah, that would be a possibility to do that, but without that, that's not gonna happen. So I'll just say, well, made an extremely costly war out of this for him, and leave it at that, because I'm pretty sure I literally took all of France's manpower away.
Most likely.
Plus probably several loans to mark up again, because otherwise he would have lost. So yeah.
Did you end up taking any loans?
No. Why would I take loans for this?
I don't know. Maybe.
If anything, I made some money out of it.
Oh, you charged them?
Like very, very lightly. Like I overall paid more money than I gained back from it, but like why would I get myself into a loan like this?
I don't know. Sometimes I get a few loans. It's worth it.
Even if France just got a single loan, that was absolutely worth it to do.
Yeah.
And right now I'm just rebuilding my army, and I'll quickly attack Savoy while they are also dead, and while no one will defend them.
What about me?
What do you mean? What about you?
What if I defend?
Sursox says you're a good man for not taking out loans.
They won't ally me anyway.
Loans are good. You should take loans.
A few loans aren't too bad.
I'll rebel Savoy again.
To be fair, if you can avoid loans, it's always better to like get out of a war in decent shape, because loans really slow you down unless you actually made major gains in the war.
Yeah. I don't think even if he goes for 100% war score, I don't think he's going to be able to actually make that worth it, really.
No, with the aggressive expansion, you'd only be able to take like 3 provinces max, I think.
He's probably gonna take Avignon, Savoy, maybe Piedmont.
Yep.
Avignon is gonna be a lot of aggressive expansion, but he kind of needs it. Like, I would take it even if it's a lot of aggressive expansion at this point.
Yeah, which is exactly the reason why I will go to war with Savoy, and...
With Savoy?
Yep. I will go to war against Savoy and take as much land so he can't take anything, really. The war's lost anyways, and I will only fight Savoyan troops. Yeah. The first ones are out.
What are you guys doing with Bohemia? I'm curious.
Oh, you did the humiliate rival.
What are we actually doing with the rest of
You
Bohemia?
can't take land, Hollow.
Alright, can't? Oh well.
It's the wrong CP.
But I can occupy a lot of land and then they can't take it.
True.
Are you still giving condottieri to Savoy?
No.
All of my regular troops are just cannons.
Well, are you planning to hire them out as condottieri?
Well,
You're sneaky.
that's
See if
what
you
I
can
did in the
support an
beginning
air.
of the war, and then I got stack wiped.
Wait, which side were you helping?
Savoy, of course.
If you would have simply attached it to my troops...
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do now.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's
way too late at this point.
Yeah,
Like-
but I didn't have manpower.
Yeah.
I
Well,
literally
you
couldn't-
said you had 8,000 at that
Oh,
point.
never mind. Stop, sneaky.
No, now you're getting my ass.
Doesn't matter. Right now, I'm
Yours
basically
bad.
occupying as much of
You
Savoy
had
as I can to
18% gain
prevent
on that.
France from taking
You would have
anything.
outtooken my dude so quick.
I don't think you can take much.
I
Habsburgs
only
are
need to
pretty
occupy it.
strong
I'm not
right now.
actually.
You
I'm
sure
not
you don't want
actually
him?
going to conquer it. I'm
Oh.
only occupying it so France can't take it until
I'm
France
sure.
pieces out. At which point I can then just white piece of Savoy basically, or take some money for my troubles.
He's just worse, sneaky. The Habsburgs are quite large now. Did you get a lot of mana for that, Hollow?
Like 75 for each. Yeah.
Now I'm the head of House Hohenzollern again. And Poland is the head of House Abstract.
No, I think Austria still would be. He's an emperor.
The name
It's
is
a
still
higher
over
title.
you. Doesn't even
Uh,
touch his lands.
Fair.
It also means it's actually really worth it to try to get your heir on the Polish throne. I can't get to Nice, which is really sad. So I can't occupy that.
You get so many events that just screw you with Poland.
Hmm.
You have to have something that, makes him slightly less amazing.
France is only going to be able to take 3 provinces if I'm doing it right. He's going to be able to take Avignon.
He said he won't
Nail and
take
Savoy.
anything but Savoy. I don't know if he can get more because of aggressive expansion.
He doesn't care about aggressive expansion because he's allied. Like everyone's too far away.
I'm just telling you what he said in the channel.
He might
Okay.
not. I mean, Savoy is already 27 development. That's
Yeah,
a
it's
lot of
27
aggressive
development. If it
expansion.
takes one more, that would be like 40 or more development.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that you don't have more marches yet, Slayzer.
Who else would I have?
I don't know, the Papal
I
States.
was thinking about Italy here. If I want a march, I think I'm gonna take Milan. Or not a march, just a vassal. Because they like to develop provinces. It's hard to get anything here. Took 2 provinces, got aggressive expansion with 6 people.
Who were the 6?
I can possibly prevent France from getting enough war score. Because he can't full occupy Savoy. He may not
Okay,
get
that-
enough war score to get Savoy. That would be hilarious.
I mean, if he
What
gets,
is his
if he
war
gets the
goal?
siege on Savoy, he can get enough war score to get it.
Yeah, Savoy is a war score. Yeah, the war goal. Which is the problem there, but...
But he might not be able to get Avignon and Savoy.
Separate peace against the Papal State. Actually, if Florence and Venice don't allow him passage, then he won't actually get there.
What about the battle wars?
Yeah,
Minus
okay,
47,
just
he
to
can
get Savoy.
take it.
Yeah.
He can take it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
40 from battles, that's pretty a ton.
Russia should support an heir on my throne.
What?
Then I could be. You should support an heir on my throne.
Maybe. What does it cost me?
Just a diplomat. Doing it around the clock. So if you have a diplomat you're not using.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
only
sure.
took Savoy. That was.
Oh,
so
he's
not
really
worth-
good. Keep him doing it, please. I want him. We have a winner, boys.
Who?
The Russian heir is really good. I want him.
Again, the most freaking influential dynasty. At least
I'll
it's
take it.
mine.
I agree if I can get that guy. Apparently I'm the
Poland is really
Habsburgs.
whoring itself out.
Look at the heirs it's giving me. They're so bad. This one's not as bad. The ones before it were even worse. But his is
Oh,
better.
334 is amazing though.
Yeah, that I'm saying my heir is bad. That's why I'm wearing myself out. Like 142.
First you were a Hohenzollern, now a Habsburg, now you want to become a Rukvich.
Yeah.
And he
Give
always
everyone a
wants to be
turn.
the main nation.
Show
It brings
Strength is a really,
prestige.
really good CB though.
Who
100
else
of
can
each.
say they had 3 great houses ruling them within the span of like 100 years?
Don't
Show
normally
strength,
people
plus
don't
20
claim that
prestige and
because
plus
that's a
100
bad
of each
sign.
monarch power. So good.
Something about some instability.
Only
Yeah.
the throne of the Emperor needs more whoring out than the throne of Poland.
Sir Sox is asking if the heirs are as bad as the U.S. election.
No.
Oh no, not me.
I don't think you can get that bad.
Who was asking?
What stats
Sir
would the US
Sox
election
is
have?
watching the stream.
Like
Like-
-2 each?
Nah, that's over exaggerating.
I would say Hillary's is probably like, I could see her like having a decent military score actually.
Military one is actually the one I would say is probably least. Diplomatic I
The-
could
the-
somewhat see.
No,
but
the one that she doesn't have is Diplo.
Yeah, she's horrible.
No, that's admin because she.
Yeah, that's
she
admin
causes
would be
unrest, which is
internal.
related to stability, but diplomacy. I mean, she's like.
Diplomacy is
No.
external.
Yeah, but
She
is
has an
bad at
extra
external
dip rep
diplomacy.
abroad.
She literally has the biggest problems in diplomatic actions, like
But she's getting all these
antagonizing
donations from
Russia.
other countries, so obviously she's making some people happy.
well, yeah, the Europeans.
No, but that diplomacy doesn't relate to diplomacy
Europeans.
towards the people. It's towards other countries.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Trump actually probably has better relations to a lot of the major countries.
Trump has
Yeah.
a historical friend bonus with Russia.
Yeah. That's a
Which
good
is-
bonus.
Yeah, that's
the problem
that's-
is he loses
good.
that as soon as Putin leaves office.
Yeah.
When they share a
Which is
border, then they
Does
lose.
he leave office?
Historical friend bonus.
Well,
I
I
mean, if
mean,
he
that
gets
could
assassinated.
depend. It's not impossible.
I mean, the alternative, the second biggest party in Russia, is the Communist Party, so I'm not sure if we
No,
Exactly
it's
what
not going
him
to be a
to be.
party switch. It's going to be a
regime change.
Well,
yeah,
then,
like just
then he wouldn't even lose it because then it would just be.
no.
like, a
if the
puppet
rest of the
for
part,
Putin.
like, if the rest of the party just gets rid of him, then that's that.
True.
I think
And I
they're
mean,
gonna
there is
switch him
enough
off.
resistance with Russia having economic problems now, so
Due to the evil sanctions.
Nah, it's Russia that's evil, in my opinion. And I mean, the worst thing Russia did isn't even shoot down planes. It's what they did with the Moscow bombings.
Wait, you mean recently?
No, the Moscow bombings happened in 2001, I think, or something. Somewhere near that year.
France is rebels.
The implications.
I should totally try to support rebels in France, make them die even more.
Oh, you're just being spiteful, man.
Yeah,
What do you mean spiteful? It's part of the game.
right.
Taking down your opposition.
I don't
Oh, I
like
can't
opposition.
get
This
there,
game
fuck.
should have no opposition.
Rigo really needs to leave the Hanseatic League. Because I don't want to fight all those little guys. Not that I think I'd lose, but I'm not sure if I'd win either. A lot of little guys. I guess Lithuania has like 25k alone, so probably could win, but it'd be a pain for one spot.
Is Naker in here?
Yeah, but he doesn't talk.
Yeah.
You have to type to him.
Do you mind transferring that northern province to me once you get it? Alright, go ahead.
Now I'm starting to run into the problem where I'm losing force limit because the Emperor bonus starts getting worse and worse.
Why? What's going on?
The
Less
Emperor
nations in the
force
HRE.
limits and troop amount sizes start dwindling. The fewer and fewer what's it called? Princes are left in the HRE. So Italy leaving is actually already a pretty decent hit, and also everything's starting to be gobbled up. It's just starting to take a toll.
Ah, the cross of Austria. You really have to expand just to keep your force limit.
Mm.
You start out as one of the, probably the highest force limit in Europe, actually.
You start out with 50, which is higher than just about anyone, so you start out as the strongest. And from there on, you trying to keep it if, like... I mean, if I put in Hungary, I still have, like, more. I have more than I started out with, but having a Venice that I can't expand into is not nice.